In this video, we'll be taking a look at two NBA games happening on November 14, 2022, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these two NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Atlanta Hawks versus Milwaukee Bucks. The 2022-2023 NBA season goes on Monday, November 14th, with the Eastern Conference Showdown at Pfizer Forum in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The Atlanta Hawks and Milwaukee Bucks lock horns for the 3rd time this season after splitting their previous 2 encounters. So let's take a closer look. Atlanta is still missing Bogdan Bogdanovic, who's recovering from knee surgery, while Onyeka Okongwu is doubtful to play due to personal reasons. On the other side, the Bucks are without K.A. Tris Middleton, Joe Ingles, and Pat Connaughton, while Giannis Antetokounmpo, Jrue Holiday, and Grayson Allen are all questionable to play Monday. The Atlanta Hawks have been in decent shape as they've won 4 of their past 6 games overall, but they will be looking to bounce back here after getting thrashed by the 76ers in a 121-109 road loss on Saturday. Trae Young led the way with 27 points and 11 assists. DeJounte Murray added 23 points, 8 rebounds, and 7 assists, while Clint Capela chipped in with 14 points and 15 rebounds. As a team, the Hawks shot 44% from the field and 6 of 24 from the three-point line, but they got off to a terrible start and were always fighting an uphill battle after getting outscored by 37-24 in the first quarter. Meanwhile, the Milwaukee Bucks have won 10 of their first 12 games overall, but they will be hoping for a better performance after getting blown out by the Spurs in a 111-93 road loss on Friday. Jevon Carter led the way with 21 points and 6 assists. Brook Lopez added 19 points, while Bobby Portis chipped in with 16 points and 12 rebounds. As a team, the Bucks shot a season-low 32% from the field and 12 of 43 from the three-point line as they kept within striking distance for most of the game, until the 4th quarter, where they went ice cold and managed just 17 points to allow the Spurs to run away with it. Jordan Nwora finished with just 8 points on 3 of 13 shooting, while George Hill scored just 5 points on 1 of 9 shooting off the bench. The Hawks are 17-35 against the spread in their last 52 road games and 3-7 against the spread in their last 10 Monday games. The Bucks are 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 home games and 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 games overall. The over is 8-3 in Hawks' last 11 overall. The under is 18-6 in Bucks' last 24 overall. The Hawks are 0-4 against the spread in the last 4 meetings in Milwaukee. Without Holiday and Antetokounmpo, this game could get ugly for the home team. Jrue and Giannis played in the first matchup between these two, but Young did not, and the Hawks still won by 19. If you were expecting a better result for the Bucks with Young back and those two sidelined, you're off your rocker. The Milwaukee Bucks are a banged-up team that still doesn't have Middleton and has Antetokounmpo and Holiday listed as questionable on their injury report. Pat Connaughton is still out and Grayson Allen is questionable with an illness. Until we get some clarification on who and who isn't playing, I have to lean toward the Hawks and free points. No way I can lay chalk with the Bucks and their injury situation, so the Atlanta Hawks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Bucks will play solid defense even if both Antetokounmpo and Jrue Holiday remain on the shelf. The under is 6-1 in Milwaukee's last 7 games overall, and it is 15-4 in its previous 19 encounters with the Eastern Conference. On the other side, the over is 8-3 in Atlanta's last 11 contests overall, but 14 of the Hawks' last 20 meetings with the Eastern Conference have gone under the total. Atlanta kept Milwaukee below a 100-point mark last time they met. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. San Antonio Spurs versus Golden State Warriors. The San Antonio Spurs head west on Monday and visit the Chase Center in San Francisco, California to play the Golden State Warriors. San Antonio defeated the banged-up Milwaukee Bucks on Friday night 111-93. The Spurs were led by Keldon Johnson, who scored a game-high 29 points. Milwaukee had several regulars out of the lineup. Golden State will play its second game in as many days when hosting San Antonio after playing on the road Sunday against Sacramento. Golden State defeated the Cleveland Cavaliers 106-101 on Friday night. Zach Collins and Blake Wesley are both out for San Antonio, while Andre Iguodala is out for Golden State. The San Antonio Spurs haven't been in great shape as they've lost 6 of their past 9 games, and they were on a 5-game skid before they snapped out of it with a 111-93 win over the shorthanded Bucks on Friday. Keldon Johnson led the team with 29 points on 9 of 17 shooting. Devin Vassell added 22 points, while Jakob Poeltl chipped in with 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 blocks. As a team, the Spurs shot 50% from the field and 12 of 31 from the three-point line, but this win was all about their defense as they held the Bucks to just 19 points in the second quarter to take the lead into halftime, before restricting them to just 17 points in the fourth quarter to make it a blowout. Meanwhile, the Golden State Warriors have been in a real slump as they've lost 6 of their last 8 games overall, and they will be hoping to bounce back after getting stopped by the Kings in a 122-115 road loss last night. Stephen Curry led the team with 27 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. Andrew Wiggins added 26 points on 10 of 18 shooting, while Jordan Poole chipped in with 18 points off the bench. As a team, the Warriors shot 46% from the field and 16 of 47 from the three-point line as they set the tone with 39 points in the first quarter to build an early 15-point lead, only to get blown out from that point as they just couldn't keep a lid on the Pacers' Domantas Sabonis, who raked up 26 points with 22 rebounds and 8 assists. Looking at the betting trends, the Spurs are 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 road games, 11-5 against the spread in their last 16 games playing on 2 days rest, and 18-6 against the spread in their last 24 games overall. The Warriors are 15-6 against the spread in their last 21 home games, 5-2 against the spread in their last 7 games playing on 0 days rest, and 3-8 against the spread in their last 11 games overall. Head-to-head, the under is 5-1 in the last 7 meetings overall. The Spurs have quietly been playing some decent basketball as they're coming into this game with 6 wins in their past 9 compared to the Warriors, who have lost 6 of their last 8. Curry has been red hot for the Warriors, but he's been a lone ranger on most nights with no one else really stepping up. The Golden State Warriors are the clear better team here and should be favored, but at what point do we start looking at the Warriors with a confused face and say they're not the same team from last season? The defense is a mess, and they just lost last night to the Kings. The Warriors have lost 6 of their last 8 games, and some of those losses were to non-playoff teams. I'm not running to the window to lay chalk with the Warriors. I'm just not. With that being said, the Spurs have been playing well enough to beat the struggling teams, and I believe that the Warriors fit that description. The Spurs are 9-3 against the spread in their last 12 games overall, and I believe that that trend continues here as the Spurs take care of business in this one. So the San Antonio Spurs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Both defenses are below average, but the total has finished under in 4 out of the last 5 games overall for San Antonio. The total has also finished under in each of Golden State's last 3 games and in 4 out of the Warriors' last 5. Golden State will likely slow down the pace of this matchup after having played on Sunday night, while San Antonio will be more physical and also use up the shot clock. Don't let the 111-93 score in the last Spurs game fool you. The Bucks were without their 2 best players, and that's the only reason why they scored just 93 points in that game. This San Antonio team has the 3rd worst defensive rating in the NBA and is giving up 119 a night. Golden State is even worse than that, giving up 119 points per game with the 26th defensive rating. The projected total has been set at 232 points. Normally, I'd back the over without any hesitation here, but when you take a more closer look, only once in their last 5 games did the Spurs go over that number. The Warriors only went over that once in their last 4 games, plus over the last 10 meetings an average of just 219 points were scored with the under cashing 6 times. Only one of the 4 meetings last season saw more than 232 points. It'll be close tonight. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.